happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance and...
Perhaps...
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about... Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just...
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A script?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is...
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I... In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for...
I see what you've done here, and I confess. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Incendio!
You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with things.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics.
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio! Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Revelio. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Revelio. Incendio. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
It's troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous...
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than cast... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and
What will you do with Slytherin's spell?
what I do with every book. Read it. But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about
Revelio.
Find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has
Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh.
I don't mean to be grim, but...
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have...
He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave.
Is there anything more you can tell me about?
He's Victor Rookwood's...
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered... I begged him to leave it alone.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence
Revelio.
of Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find
Revelio.
Archie. Wolves! Prepare for the fight.
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Inside. Stupefy! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio! Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Levioso.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Revelio! You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children. Better not be expected to be.
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should at least see what to do with him once he gets back.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
still hanging about?
Confringo! Arrest the momentum. Accio! Revelio.
Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please, I need your help. Help! Can someone help me? Please, I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
Revelio.
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Revelio.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse.
I'm sorry again about your husband.
Thank you. And thank you for... I can never repay the two of you.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for
At least they're boys. Revelio.
What do you want?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able...
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once.
You believe he could...
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted...
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to...
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning...
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching? I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Confringo! Arresto momentum. Accio! Revelio. What's going on here?
Professor, they're working together, all right. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! I don't have time for this!
Potato! Confringo! Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for store.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Incendio!
What are you...
Accio! Arresto Molesta! Incendio! Come on! Break back! Confringo!
Flash!
Incendio!
You are phony, me and devil!
Confringo! Incendio!
You will pay for your deed! You're going to regret that.
Accio! Confringo!
You've made a grave mistake! How did that do? I've had enough of this.
Arresto Momentum. Incendio.
Pay for your deed.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, as fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
Goblin trap.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Defendo! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Defendo! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo!
What a relief.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I've always believed Hogwarts students.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my... However, I must first... How shall I say?
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald.
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster. I shall confirm that everything is in order.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. And if you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities and...
Very well, Professor. I know.
You do learn quick. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok. Well done today, as always.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Revelio.
Hello, Deke.
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build...
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger one.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals as noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a...
Deke has seen some wild thestrals. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls. Once you've rescued the thestrals...
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead. And did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. Especially, does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is...
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent... The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues. If you ever meet my gran, this trip...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is... odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Proper people, that is! Confringo! Confringo! Too slow! Arrest the momentum.
I think that one hurt. Did I hurt you?
Confringo! Incendio!
Protect us!
Feisty little Napoleon.
Confringo!
Back for the ball.
Arrest the momentum.
Let me out, though!
Protego!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel.
The name makes sense now, and the secret.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every... There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
It sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora.
Right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Revelio. Let's make them count.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon in think you'll get out of here.
Incendio.
What have you done?
Incendio. Confringo.
You're the one we're looking for, and you, our friend.
Descendo. You made a mistake. Stop right there.
Defendo. Incendio.
Like the course of happiness, do you?
Shall we finish it?
Incendio.
Intend to die. Back to the dirt.
Let me out that.
Confringo.
Looks like another high-thinking holiday.
Descendo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Protego.
Get away from me! Back to the ground with you.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She would...
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fight. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers?
It would be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But it'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio. Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
This looks intriguing.
Levioso!
Incendio! Assignment's all finished.
My mother would like to speak with me.
Excellent.
May finally be safe since we...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should own the exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it in. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What?
Actually, perhaps another time. I've rescued the Thestrals.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same... Then use the pen to start the process.
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Incendio!
Owls must be incredible.
Peeves was in a mood.
Oh, hello.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.